Hi everyone, this is Christina, and I want to say thanks for buying the parent-student information form that I created. This was a total lifesaver for me last year. I had all of my students' parents come in when it was meet the teacher night, say hello and all of that. Then I asked them to go over to one of about 6 or 7 Chromebooks that I had set up around my room. I had already put the link to the students' form that they needed to complete right on the page, and they submitted it, and I had all of their contact information for the rest of the year. All I had to do was go to my Google Drive and access the spreadsheet that had anyone's email or phone number that I was looking for. A little bit about the sheet. You can look through and see the questions. All of these are editable. So to change it, you just click on the question and you just change your question to whatever you need. You can switch it from short answer to multiple choice, paragraph form, checkboxes, drop down, all of this. Notice the required question. This is how you make a question required, on and off. It's a required question if there's a star right here. That star means that this question must be answered in order to submit the form. I make the parent information for one parent required. The second parent is optional, just in case there's only one parent in the home. And then these questions are specific for my classroom. If they don't apply to your classroom, you can delete them, change them. You can add additional questions. It's rather simple. If you need to add an additional question, just come over here to this plus sign. One thing that's important that you need to remember, when you want to share this form, do not come up here to your URL, copy and paste this. This is not the link you want to share. The last word is edit. If you paste this link somewhere or you give this link out, people will edit this. Okay, 1 second, Trip. Sorry, my son. So what you need to do is you need to click the little eyeball to preview, and it'll go to a link where the last word is view form. This is the form that you want people to complete when they're submitting their information. So you can either copy this and link it somewhere or email it out, or probably what I would do is I would just use Bitly or Google Shortener to shorten this link to something more, like 20 characters other than all of this. And then you just can either write it on the board, or you can literally just type it into all of the computers ahead of time, which is exactly what I'm going to do, and have it open. So just to show you what's going to happen when you get it, you're going to answer the questions, and I'm just going to use examples. Me and you, parents, last name, mom, dad. There you go. Phone number, 77777, whatever. Email address. Random letters. I'm just going to answer required questions. Sorry, my 3-year-old's yelling. How you get home. I'm going to skip this required question just to show you what happens. But I'm going to hit submit. 1 second, babe. Obviously, this is a required question, so I'm going to go ahead and go back, hit submit. And this is exactly what your parents will see when they submit this form. So you will do that. Your form has been, they can edit your response. I actually think would change that. Go to this right here, edit after. I'm going to make it so that they cannot edit. And I'm going to save that. If they want to change their responses, they can just submit another. All right. So if you go back as a parent, the teacher, the owner of this form, you can see I have one response. You click on that response, and you can, if you need to choose where you want it to go, like from year to year, you can say select response destination, and you can either select existing spreadsheets or create a new spreadsheet. If I had a full spreadsheet of info and I just used this existing, my second school year of using this would just keep compiling information. So I would create a new spreadsheet at the beginning of the year, and I can just click on it, and we should see my information somewhere. Okay, there we go. All right, and this is the spreadsheet I was telling you about, and obviously there's not a lot of info. It was just me, but you'll get a little timestamp about when it was done. And you now have a spreadsheet that's easily accessible from your cell phone or your computer with everyone's information. It was great because I could quickly and easily look at the roster of my students and see who had not filled this in and kind of just make sure I got in contact with those people individually and got their information. And if you do that, you can just open this up and type in information. So if I have a child whose mom is not or dad is not contacting me and working on this, I can just type in their information. All right. I hope this is helpful and I hope you enjoy it. It's been awesome for me.